With Amazon taking the golf world a little bit more seriously recently, I had a thought. Just what can I score using the brand new Amazon Basics golf ball, which I'll be totally honest, isn't that good, also whilst using a full set of clubs from Amazon. Guys, today we're going to put that theory to the test. I got these irons for £169.99, and I'll be honest with you, I really don't think that these look that bad. So we're going to do this today, and then tomorrow we're going to do exactly the same, but with a full set of fitted Titleist irons and of course a Titleist Pro V1. We're going to see what the big differences are. Today though, we're going to set our stall out with, they're actually a Ram, so Ram VIP carbon steel, Bob. Oh. Check that out. So we'll chuck those in the bag and we'll see. The balls were £17 a dozen, which is actually quite expensive because in America you can get them for £24 for 2 dozen. So I feel like I've slightly overpaid there, but it's not the end of the world. I'm not putting those in the bag very well at all, but that's an absolute nightmare for us now, isn't it? Because we're trying to be nice and quick, but anyway, let's see just what the real differences are. We're going to talk some numbers as well with mid-irons and these golf balls, because I think the iron and ball combination is a really interesting one, isn't it? Because if you think about it logically, the people who buy these golf balls, so the Amazon Basics Core Soft, aren't really going to be the people who go and spend £1,300 on a set of irons, or I wouldn't have thought so anyway. So we'll chuck that one away for now and we'll have a go. So shaft-wise in these Amazon irons, of course the Ram irons, they're quite like, they're not like Ram as we know it now, are they? I don't know where you'd actually get these from, but I think they actually look quite nice. We've got a nice US composite super light stiff shaft, so realistically, I don't know what more you could really want. Let's go up this 10th hole. Little bit low, little bit skinny, not too bad. It's going to leave a pretty long way up there, but for the price of altogether £200 for a set of irons and balls, what more would you want and what more would you expect? The key here for me in this scenario is, do these have to do really, really well, or just not do terrible? Right, Bob, we're in the fairway, so we'll take it. I'm going to go 4-iron again because it's a long way up there. What do you reckon to this? It's got like a nice bit of offset. It does look quite cheap and cheerful, doesn't it? Yeah. Like you can always tell with, you like the colour? I don't like the colour. No, it's weird. The shafts look like those really expensive shafts, but they're not. And the grips look like the really expensive grips, but they're not. They're just standard. Right. 4-iron and 4-iron. Oh dear. That's not the best result. Felt the shaft just go a bit. It's a stiff shaft though, so it should be okay. Right, straight away, not the desired effect after an okay tee. We got away with the tee shot, but we certainly haven't got away with the second shot. Let's get this close and save par. That is lovely. Is it going to spin? No. I absolutely nipped that as well. I was expecting that just to kind of spin and drop down a little bit. Is the big question here, is the big question here the score, or is it the ball flight, or is it the ball speed when we talk numbers, or does it all just boil back down to the score? Because I feel like this is probably the only shot so far that might have cost me, because I feel like there with a proper Titleist wedge and a urethane ball, that definitely spins and lands, well, finishes about 5-6 feet closer with a much better chance at par. Funny thing is here as well, I do kind of pride myself on, I test a lot of golf clubs, I use a lot of golf balls, I can kind of generate the shot I usually need to generate within reason, obviously nothing amazing, but there I have struggled a little bit. Like Bob with his elongated shadow. How are we doing there, Bob? Right, this is a tough one. This is a real tough one. It feels so soft, that. Hold your line, hold your line. I do like the feedback of the roll. Oh, that's gone a long way right. Give you how much that's gone. Hey dear, this is a bogey putt. Can you blame the ball for putting? Because this is a £600 putter. Can't blame the ball, can you? Can't blame the ball. That's a bogey on the opening hole of the Amazon Challenge. I've christened it that, I don't know why, but we'll go with it. 151. 151, we're bang on where the 8-iron? 9-iron? 8, we'll go 8. just going to go with numbers, obviously. Again, I'm going to go on the basis of if you're spending this amount of money on a set of irons, do you know exactly how far they go? Have you been for your gapping session? I feel like an 8 iron for me is a one, realistically it's a 155 club. Something just cracked then. It doesn't fill me with confidence. But again, I feel like I love the idea of playing affordable golf. I love the idea of more people getting into golf and making golf more affordable, which is what Amazon are doing here. Of course, with the golf balls that are relatively new. You've been able to buy golf clubs off Amazon for a long time, but the whole combination now is interesting. Just left of it. Birdie, get back to level par. Oh, I've hit that nice. It's fading a bit, but it's all over it. And I tell you what, Bob, that is a chance, isn't it? I'm absolutely buzzing with that. And I did want to show in this video that you can play good golf with both sets, to be honest. The video that's coming maybe later this week with the full Titleist set, I would hope to hit a similar shot to that. I'll probably hit the same club, but realistically, if you can play good golf with something that's cheap and affordable, then everyone's a winner, aren't they? Okay guys, so do me a favour and get in the comments below and let us know what do you think so far to this video. Do you like the idea of affordable golf clubs? Have I taken it too far by getting something sub $200, £200? Would you prefer to see this with Tacoma? Although Tacoma don't make their own golf balls, so it wouldn't have really been a thing, but maybe Kirkland at that kind of £500, £600 bracket. I do feel like there's a certain market within the golf market, like a sub-market, that is really, really helping people get into the game. And that D2C, look at this, Bob, here, it's exactly flag high. If I hit a better shot than this in tomorrow's video, I'll be absolutely amazed. And that's a set of clubs that's cost, like we said, very, very cheap. Can we hold this, Bob? Dare we hold this? Where's it? Look where it's pitched. So, like, for all the bad press this ball gets and how like bang average it is, realistically, are you happy with that stopping there? Does a Titleist combination of Pro V1 and T150, does that maybe stop closer? Does it, dare we say, go in? Probably not, but they're all the kind of small details, aren't they, that we have to logically think about. But so far, I'm just going to concentrate on this birdie putt to get back to level par and make it actually a challenge to beat it with the Titleist, because I hold my hands up, the shot into the first hole wasn't a very good shot. Any club and ball combination may have struggled. This could make up for it right here. It's got to go right to left, hasn't it? I'm spending more time on this than I would do usually, to be honest, but got to. Get in. It even feels soft going into the cup, doesn't it? And that is back to level par with the Amazons. Okay, fresh off of the birdie onto the par 5 with the Amazon. Can we get under par for this challenge? Par 4, par 3, par 5. We've left the par 5 till last. James can't put a ball on the tee. That's really annoying. We've left the par 5 till last. Oh, blood's rushed to bed now. Ooh. Right, can we hit a good one? In fact, let's talk numbers for this combination, because we've done them and they're actually quite interesting. So we'll cut to that and then we'll come back to this tee shot. So when testing this Amazon ball and club combination, it was really, really interesting. We hit some really good shots, we hit some bang average shots, and we hit some quite terrible shots. And looking at the numbers for the 7-iron, you'll see the Titleist numbers will come in a later video. They're not terrible numbers. Like, the distance is actually really good. The spin was uncontrollably low, and at times we just didn't know what was going on with it at all. And with the 4-iron, as you can see again, I really don't know what to say about these numbers, because that is quite a low carry comparable to what the 7-iron was doing, but then the spin is like fairly low as well. I do think it's a consistency problem with this golf ball and potentially with these irons as well. I'll be really interested to test these against the Titleist in a couple of days' time, so you guys can see just what really your money gets you. Right, so with the 4-iron, we actually hit some really nice ones when we're testing them for numbers. Really kind of soft feel and interesting flight. Like, that feels like it's fast, but it's kind of dipping out the air. I do certainly feel like you can get decent distance with these, but the whole issue that we're not finding is that air of consistency. There's no real consistency here. I would have liked to have maybe hit another shot on the par 3 when we stiffed it and see if we can hit it again, because it could be 10 yards short, could be 10 yards long, could have done anything really. Maybe that's what you're paying the money for. I'd just like it to be known that this is a par 5. I know we're off the white tee, but the white tee's ever so slightly forward. That's gone absolutely miles, hasn't it? That's like a 250 yard 4-iron. I don't think, do you reckon we need 4-iron in, or do we go 5? I think I can hit 4. Cutty 4. It's not sat great, we're in the rough so we can't place it. Under par would be absolutely wild. Oh, it clipped it, but it's not done too bad. That's got to be chasing down there, has it? Yeah. See the inconsistency in flight again there. So I feel like there with a Pro V1, a urethane ball, I think it is more the ball. I think these are okay actually for the price you paid for them. Like they're a cavity back, they're never going to be like the best clubs in the world. But I feel like I should be able to flight that up over that tree without a real issue. If I were to go again, shall I, Bob? I'll tell you what. Shall we hit a Pro V1 with this club? Just for the sake of science, where was I? Does it, because the urethane cover should essentially launch lower but spin up. That's what they're supposed to do. An ionomer or sirloin would launch higher, but that Amazon just does what it wants. See what I mean? Totally different ball flight, isn't it? And how much better did that sound as well? Science. Right, that's done okay. Where's my pitching wedge? There. This is where I'm not really going to play this in a way that I would if I was using anything expensive, because I'd try and get a little bit of spin on it, and I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to pump it down and let it release out. Does that mean you have to change the way you play if you're going to use these kind of budget alternatives? Maybe. But is this probably the option you should play anyway? Probably. Land it just near the white line, Bob. It's got to release down, hasn't it? I've struggled with those shots, haven't I? Even on the first hole we did, it like comes off. That came off fiery. Right, Rob, we have a putt for under par in the series or in the challenge, which I would have took, to be honest. I'd have took that all day if you'd have offered it. Come on. It's a very tough flag position, that, looking back at it. Turn, turn, turn. There's a chance. Oh, there was a chance. And guys, that is a bogey, a birdie and a par using a set of Amazon irons, Amazon golf balls, and realistically there, is that acceptable? I'd say more than so. If you've enjoyed that, smash that subscribe button. We're going to see if we can beat it with a Titleist Pro V1 and full set of expensive fitted Titleist clubs. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And comment below, how do you think that's going to go? Because that could get very interesting.